you lose some. But you live to fight another day. You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day. You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day.
YouTube, welcome back to DFRC TV. You guys, if you have been with me so far, you know what's going on. You know what's happening. You know why we're here. And if you have come back to my channel and you're seeing this video, man, we're already family. And I love you, and I appreciate you for your support. Right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to get this out the way. And me and my lady, we just got back from Paris. So if you watch the video on my No Crumbs channel, you would see, you know what I'm saying, we just got back to Paris. The Paris trip was fire. It was dope. It was very beautiful. Definitely recommend going to see it. Recommend getting your passport, you guys. Get your passports, man. Passports, man, when you older, it represents freedom. And especially me with my felony and me being a black man in America, you feel me? Like, it just represents so much, you guys. So get your passports. Go travel, get out into the world, man. Go see what the world is like outside of the US. I fully recommend it, right? So with that being said, being in Paris, and I went to a boxing gym out there. It was like an MMA gym, but they only did boxing for those 2 days I was there. Man, it sparked something inside of my mind. And I was like, yo, like it clicked in my mind about what I was gonna do for this YouTube page. You know when something just clicks and you have like a realization, epiphany, and then like it just makes your whole path straight? Cause I've been trying to figure out, like, bro, okay, I know I need to like do something for my business, you know what I mean? I know I want to create a YouTube page, but I got so many thoughts and so many avenues, and it's like, it's gonna take me here. But then it's like, if you meditate enough, if you meditate on it enough, man, and you pursue while you're meditating, right? I saw a video by this dude, and maybe I might find him. But this dude, he was saying like so many people like wait until there's a perfect, like there's a straight shot to where they want to go, you know what I mean? And most people wait until they have 1,000 steps, like everything is lined up, the plan is perfect, you know what I mean? And they won't ever stop, they won't ever start until they get 100 steps. 100 steps mean, okay, I do this, next is this, next is this, next is that. They wanting to start because they haven't gotten to 100 steps, right? When Rich, actually, man, sometimes in life, you just gotta go in blindly. Man, that reminds me of a story when I was driving through Rancho Palos Verdes, someplace like near Torrance in California. Highs, very nice, very beautiful place, man. I remember I was driving there. I think I forgot what I was doing, but I was driving. It was I think I was doing an Uber Eats or something, right? And I remember I was driving and it was all fog. It was black. First of all, the streets was pitch black because there's no streets. Because the houses are so beautiful and nice up there, and it's like they know, everybody that lives there know where they're going, so they don't have lights there because they don't want to welcome people that are not supposed to be there. So it was like pitch black, and not only was it pitch black, it was fog there, right? And I literally couldn't see anything. I mean, like, I'm driving trembling because I'm literally like, somebody's house is like right here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like this close from driving over into somebody else's lawn, and there was no sidewalks, so it was interesting, right? And I'm driving, and I remember like I had to use my high beam lights because I couldn't see. It was fog. In California, there's a lot of fog, especially high up, you know, higher you go. So I'm driving and there's fog and shit. I'm like, damn, bro, like I can't see nothing. And then like I heard just, you know, that voice. If you know that voice I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? The father's voice. And my dad was speaking to me in my ear, and he was like, just focus on the road ahead of you. So I look down, and I can see the yellow lines of the road on the ground. And I was just like, okay, I need to focus on those yellow lines. And I focused on those yellow lines until I got to my destination. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I was very scared. I was very fearful because it was literally like you're just looking at, because the lines only went so far ahead of the car, and the rest was just, it was blank. So I only saw what was ahead of me. I only saw what was ahead of me according to how fast I was driving. So I wasn't driving fast, but I was consistently driving. I wasn't stopping, and I was just looking down, looking at the road ahead of me. I wasn't even looking ahead because there was nothing to see. Looking at the road ahead, boom. And then finally, like, I look up and all the fog is gone. And I just see a whole skyline. And Rancho Palos Verdes, if you at a certain point, like high up in the street, you can see the ocean, you can see everything. And I'm driving. As you know, the fog started clearing. I look up, all beauty. A whole California postcard skyline right in front of me. Right? And the man, my pops, my father, started speaking to me. He was saying like what you just went through represents life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta trust, and you just gotta look at the road in front of you. And it might be foggy. You may not have clarity. You may not be clear on your decisions. You may not be clear on the path that you are driving down. But if you keep going and you focus on this line, eventually the road will clear and it will open up for you and you will see everything. I didn't even know I was going to say that to you guys, but that's deep. So, the lesson, you guys, you don't always have to see everything. You don't always have to see everything. Just focus on the yellow line. Focus on the yellow line ahead of you. And you follow that yellow line until it leads you to destiny. So, I'm focusing on the yellow line. That being said, we are going back to Panda's boxing gym from one of my first videos. And man, we're gonna go talk to some fighters, man. We're gonna go get some people's opinions. You know, hopefully the questions that I have will open up somebody's mind and bless them, you know what I mean? And we're gonna just dive deeper into the community, man, and just learn about people, right? I've been on YouTube and I've been watching a lot of videos about just people fighting and stuff like that, man, but you know, I wanna see what these fighters really think about, you know? Like their heart, their spirit, their mind. You know, I wanna get into them. I wanna see who it is who are these next up and comers that we're gonna watch on the TV screen. I want to see who they are. You know, if they're thinkers, if they're spiritual, if they're, you know, lovers, you know, whatever. I just want to see who they are. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So, thank you. And we are going to the gym. 2 of them. What's going on, YouTube? We back. We are in front of Panda's boxing gym, and we about to go inside and check out these prospects again. Hopefully I get to see the same fighters that we had the last time, because I thought they were really dope. But if not, man, always welcome new people. So we're gonna go inside, talk to some coaches, take some pictures, get some footage, you know, do our thing, and then we're gonna get to these interviews.
No hay sentido de pasar.
Throw that left hook, man. Listen, he don't cover his face. Throw the left hook, my guy. Oh my God.
Hey, all right.
Man, I'll make it much more.
Ya un poquito de agua y...
Yeah.
You get ready right now.
This summer, take a break at Las Vegas Planet Escape and visit Las Vegas. It's about choosing the break and dancing full time. For that Vegas trip, try that trip down the field right now. Head over to Visit Las
Turn it a little, turn, yeah, turn the punches a little more, Chris. You'll
¿Cómo se
eso es lo que quiero que como que te entres. Cuando entres, pum. Eso,
Nice, nice.
Mira, las tapas con una. You need to come earlier, man. Yeah, you. Why you come early? Why you come so late?
What time is it open up?
We're here like at 8:30 and 9:30.
8:30.
Yeah, man. That way you can work with him. You'll be good work for him. You'll be good.
Favorite?
Yeah, favorite.
I always look like I'm getting